Hello, guys. This is another edition of Talk with TV. We today's topic is Sting. The talk about Sting, the situation with Sting. Everybody's been talking about him. He's been the main buzz. I'm the type of person that look up wrestlingbio.com. And ever since this topic came up about Sting possibly connecting with WWE, working with WWE. It's been, it's been a heck of a rumor, spoiler, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna give you my thoughts about Sting, the WWE 2K15 situation. Just his career, his friendship with the Ultimate Warrior, the late great Ultimate Warrior. Tell you what I know about this guy, and my opinions on the situation with WWE, Sting. Yeah. So, Sting, you can't help but respect the guy. If you ever seen Sting wrestle, you can't be mad at the dude for being a part of companies such as WCW, because I really loved WWE, and I hated Hulk Hogan for leaving WWE for WCW back in 1994. In the mid-90s, somewhere along that line. And I was also mad at Diesel and Razor Ramon. But once I seen this guy, I thought of him as an alternate Undertaker persona. Once I was gaining information and watching clips of WCW versus WWE, when I had Comcast, and Comcast could actually let you watch some certain documentaries and stuff for free, because I had on-demand service Xfinity. So I gained some information, and as I see this guy, I see Sting. I'm seeing this guy's a ripoff of the Undertaker. This guy was just a surfer. He was just in a surfer gimmick, and now he's a crow. I guess WCW is trying to get at WWE. But once I seen this guy wrestle, and as I seen this guy from the rafters, everything about his persona, everything about his gimmick really got to me. I loved his gimmick. It made me want to be his gimmick. The fact that this guy is good in the ring, he never breaks character, similar to the Undertaker. This guy really cares about the business. Sting is he seems like a passionate wrestler who loves wrestling. This guy surely the best, one of the best. This guy is a prodigy to me. So I see this guy. When I first heard about him going to TNA instead of WWE, I was like, okay, all right. If you want to go there, he can go there. But are you sure with TNA? Because Sting is he's the real reason why TNA got as big as it did. Besides the X Division, and besides when Kurt Angle came along, there was Sting. Sting actually drew some money to TNA. Sting was the reason why people bought into TNA. Fans bought into TNA. Because Sting was already the legend once he got there. He already made a name for himself once he got there. And he was drawing in some viewers. He's the reason why people bought into the TNA. So, thing is, before Kurt Angle, before Booker T, before Kevin Nash, before Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, Booker T, they came along. There was Sting. This guy right here came to a new company that people were sure that wasn't going to last long. But he stayed there anyway because he loved the company and it reminded him of WCW because I believe Sting loved WCW. So, this guy became the centerpiece of TNA, kind of like the Undertaker was the center. It is the centerpiece, still is the centerpiece of WWE because once Undertaker retired, WWE it really ain't gonna mean nothing to me afterwards. So, Sting, he became the centerpiece of TNA. Once I saw him win the TNA Worldwide title, I was very happy for him. I mean, great match. He had a couple of great matches with Samoa Joe, which made me love Sting even more because this guy brought out his body, even though he was aging. I like this guy. And I remember, I actually had a game called TNA Impact. People been waiting for another game from the company of TNA, but this game was, it was okay. It was okay because, the story mode was fine. The attire, everybody looked real. Besides of that, I do not like the fact that you cannot have a title on there. You cannot defend a title if you wanted to. You cannot create a custom superstar and let them have their own entrance. You couldn't make them have their own move, create a move. But that is the reason why the game kind of grinded my gears. But other than that, Sting looked good on that game. I loved his black and orange reddish, looking attire. I loved it. And then he went into the singlet. Oh my goodness, once he went into the singlet, this guy, I loved his designs. I loved his scorpion designs, It was nice. So once I heard that, I skipped the TNA Hall of Fame. I don't know, but the TNA Hall of Fame, I was happy for Sting. Why they didn't induct Kurt Angle the same year? Why they didn't get more inductees the same year? I don't know. Maybe they wanted to be different from WWE. Maybe they wanted to do something a little different. I don't know. But it's crazy that they only make one Hall of Fame inductee each and every year. So once I heard that, I'm just going to skip. So once I seen Sting in his Joker gimmick, I think that's the worst gimmick that Sting has had. I mean, to me, his Surfer gimmick was better than his Joker gimmick because I felt as if Sting has been, Sting, to me, Sting was kind of a joke to me. I heard that he actually wanted to be crazy. But to me, Sting, I didn't really like the gimmick. I really didn't. Didn't like the Joker gimmick. I felt as if the Sting, the gimmick was a joke. The gimmick was a joke. So once he got that Joker gimmick, I was so happy. And I completely forgot the heel when he was a heel. He was great as a heel. I remember the red and black face paint. I mean, that was nice when he was a part of the Main Event Mafia. That was nice. So I'm gonna go ahead on and skip towards the day when he left TNA, towards the time when he left TNA, which was this year. So things has been buzzing ever since Sting left TNA. Ever since Sting left TNA, there's been that $64 million questionnaire. You know, will he ever try to work with WWE? Will he be a part of the gang? Will he ever just wrestle? Will he ever step in the ring? In any ring again? Well, that question has been buzzing everywhere. Especially on the website that I look up, wrestlingbio.com. Or BO. But, yeah. That question has been rising. Yeah. Well, I will tell you about my opinion about that on the next video. This was just informing you about certain stuff. And it just surprises me. It just surprises me that in a video he said he was never going to be in WWE, and he's here today, which make it more shocking. So, yeah, I'm as shocked as some people are who ever watched that interview. So, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on WWE 2K15. Him ever stepping in the ring, his relationship with the Ultimate Warrior, on the next part of Talk with TB. So enjoy, like, subscribe, do whatever you want, okay? And kaboosh.